Today is the 10th anniversary of 9/11. I remember I was 15 and at school when we heard the news. I remember the first plane hit at about 2 in the afternoon. My friend, whose boyfriend was older and at work, texted us saying plane has flown into the World Trade Center in New York. Because we hadn't seen it with our own eyes, we almost didn't comprehend it. We just couldn't think of it in our head. Straight after school, I had to go to work as a waitress, and I got there and there were no customers at all. I remember me and my aunt, who's my boss, we were talking about this is something big, we need to go home. My aunt drove me home, and I think that drive home was when it really hit me how serious this was, because there was no one. I literally mean not a single person in town. Everyone was inside, glued to their television, and it was like a ghost town. I remember walking into my house and my family were already gathered around the television. As I remember it, I walked in just to see the first tower collapse, which, working out the times, it was probably a repeat of it. It felt like reality had blurred with movies. It looked like a movie, like a disaster movie. Many people remember, but I think some people forget why it happened. What were these people trying to tell us being the Western world, the way that we live? This was a statement about our obsession with greed and money and domination, power. It really saddens me to think that after 9/11 there's been such an increase in hatred and racism towards people from the Middle East and towards Muslims. People need to remember that terrorists are just a small minority, and they're a small minority that occur in every religion, in every country. For me, 9/11 and the war on terror that came after, it's all just continuing that cycle of violence, of war and destruction and terror. I know that I think humans not only deserve better, but that we can do better. We can be better people than this. We don't have to kill each other all the time. We don't have to make these bold statements like flying a plane into something and murdering thousands of people. I remember because I want the cycle of hatred and terror to stop. Why do you remember?